and I'm not an artist. I want to make a point. Life care defense if that were a book, we have two bookends. One bookend started with an email y'all saw way back. I am going to put that back up because it's been a while. Remember the email from Nurse Ray. He's the director of nursing. I'm putting D-O-N, it's not Don, director of nursing, Ray. They just found out the mess that she got in their facility. And look at their answer. I'm not going to stand here and read it, everybody can read it. Non-compliant repositioning, incontinence product, declined skin evaluation by the wound care nurse. You know what you remember what that was all about? That was Nurse Asher, who came in and said, I want to check do you mind if I check your wound? She said, Ms. Reed said, someone just checked it. Now remember, it's not like, oh sure. Checking a wound with her is an ordeal to check her backside. They just done it. And she said, someone just done it. Why do we need to do it again? And the concerned Nurse Asher explained why, but said, look, you're going to be getting therapies later, which means you'll be up. Can we just do it then? And what did she say? Sure. And what happened shortly thereafter? She got it that day. And do you remember who was with Nurse Ray when the call came in? Nurse Asher. Remember, she happened to be there. And this is what life care starts to lay out. You know what it doesn't say? Didn't happen here. Must happen in the ambulance ride. By the way, no one says it happened in the ambulance ride. They're trying to say it could have got worse. There's no dispute. It occurred in the facility, and it was avoidable. So that is one bookend. What's the other bookend? Dr. Kumar. Is that starting to sound very familiar? Dr. Kumar came in and basically said the same thing. So when we look at this, there's one other person. They brought Dr. Brown. And by the way, I believe with Dr. Kumar, for his testimony time, is $600 an hour. To come in and say, it's her fault. It's her fault. And then the last chapter they wrote was Dr. Brown. At $1,000 an hour to say she's getting along fine. She doesn't need anything else. And she can do some one-legged operation. Even though I'm not I'm not a prosthetist, I'm just coming up with some, ideas. And then when you see them, it's just ridiculous. Those are the bookends. The good news is, folks, that chapter doesn't end it. Doesn't end. The bookends. You get to write the last chapter. And the form you do it on is a verdict.